What's up, people? Today, I want to talk about something I realized. Not too long ago, I was so fixated on Steve Jobs. I even actually considered him my mentor. I really never quite understood intimately what he stood for. Until later on in my journey, as I came to discover, because this is all a part of self-discovery, I came to realize that there's one thing that everyone seems to miss, and it is called Dunning-Kruger effect. You might ask, okay, Evans, you are talking about Dunning-Kruger effect. What does it mean? It means being someone who thinks that they know a lot about a certain thing or how a certain concept works, maybe in real life, but when it comes to reality, that is just a fallacy. It is all in their head, and things work very differently. And it is a good thing because at some point you stop becoming an optimist to a pessimist, an informed pessimist, when you realize that this journey, this mountain, it's so hard to climb, and you have to give it all that you have. All that you have. How does this relate to the story I'm going to give you today? Today I want to share my personal story of self-development and growth. Once upon a time, I used to look up to Steve Jobs. I still do. Don't get me wrong. But the person or the picture that I had in mind, it is a little bit different from what I've come to realize, to understand. Elon Musk is one of my mentors. He is my shadow mentor. He doesn't know he's mentoring me, but I know he's mentoring me. Yeah. But my point is, these two people have one thing in common: selling. They know how to sell. Not selling a product, not selling anything else. They know how to sell a dream. They know how to sell a story and make it believable until the people who are around him, they can picture it in their own heads. And that is the greatest gift. If you don't sell, you don't eat. If you can't talk to people, you can't pitch anything. Public speaking is one of the most useful skills that most people don't talk about. They tell you, go into tech, do this, tech business, and do this and this and this. Learn about economics, learn about coding, and this is. But I want to demystify everything. I want to give it to you in a certain way that you will be able to utilize and use it and apply it practically into your own business, or you are into this entrepreneurship journey, because it has no end. We want to get millions and millions of dollars. But anyway, that is by the way. So, how can you start learning? The last time, I don't want to bring up the last time's meetings things into this presentation, but most of you were asking me, okay, now where do I need to go in order to learn these things? Then I'm like, you can learn them by yourself. You don't need school in order to learn this, and you'll find that most people who teach you in school, they themselves don't have the skill, that intensity. They are doing that because they are unable to achieve what you want to achieve. And basically, in order to achieve what you really want to achieve, you have to look The world is wide and a lot of people are doing things. And don't look at the world as a linear path. Don't say that Elon is there and Elon is the smartest person in the room. No. Actually, there are more smart people who are working for him. He just has the vision. He just knows how to storytell, how to pitch something into the investor so that they can pour in their money. And he knows how to talk to you in order to come and work for him so that he can use your time, other people's time. And that is what is called using other people to make you rich. Leverage in context. And basically, because I'm here to spill the beans. I want to give you a leg and an arm point, which is very pregnant, and it can conceive multi-billion dollar idea into your mind. From my experience, what I've come to realize is that when you come to understand something intimately, you become an informed optimist. No, actually, no. When you learn something, you are an optimist, but you are not informed because you really don't understand that concept in depth. Then you turn out to be an informed pessimist. When you understand that the mountain you need a lot in order to get up there. And most people never. They have become informed optimists. They know the struggles. They rather stay where they are comfortable. Because people feel comfortable most of the time. And they love comfortability. Security. Humans were meant for security. So, how can you escape this trap and become 1% of the 1%? How can you escape this wall and get to the other side where I am, where we are? I'll give you a story about some other guy who I went to school with. We studied in the same school. So this guy, I made a video explaining if you want to become a billionaire, there are some paths which you want to follow. And there are some things which you have to sacrifice in order to do what you want to achieve. And I didn't really project it into will ever find that content, and I wasn't talking about him because he's just another person, another NPC. Then I'm posting my content, I'm getting lots of love. My family is calling me, telling me, you know, we saw your content and it look good and you look good, continue on, but what you have to do is to shave your hair. And I'm like, nah, I ain't shaving my hair, not yet, but I'll do that later on. Then I'm just seated, thinking, contemplating on how I can build my empire, how big I can get. Then I hear a notification, ding, to my phone. Picked it up, looked at it. It came from Facebook. I open up. It's Facebook. Oh yeah, it's a comment actually. Then I'm a little curious because the name is a person who I already knew. I told you this is a guy we went to school with. I went to school with them. Sorry. I open it up, go to the video, open the comment section, scroll down, look at the comments. Guess what I found? Guess what a whole man sat down and wrote on my comment section, on my page. He was criticizing what I was doing, that me teaching other people and the people who are interested in becoming and coming with me in this journey to become a billionaire. He thought it was a bad thing. And what he had to say is, I don't know if I should be talking about this, but because I'm doing this presentation and I'm practicing on how to become a better person, a better salesman, and a better way to speak and pitch product into people. He said, where are your billions? Where are your billions? It struck me. It really struck me like a lightning bolt. I've never looked at the world from that picture. It was a different outlook, a new one. And it's quite fascinating because you get to see a different perspectives of people. And giving you that perspective so you can create a context of what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. I've heard a lot of people, especially my mentors, talking about you should learn to create enemies, and I never really quite understood what they really meant. Then it struck me, this is the reason you should create enemies, so that you will have unlimited motivation. You will have a way, and you will have someone to prove to. It is not about proving to someone, but at least when you get to achieve it, and when you see that underestimation, people underestimating you, it fuels you unlimited motivation to work on the things that you need to work on and to concentrate on things you should be concentrating on. And to add it, I want you to give you insights. The friends you have of two types. First type, your friends who don't want you to succeed. Those are the ones who are afraid that you will leave them behind. Once you do that, you will leave them behind. And they don't want that to happen. So they start cutting you off, maybe trying to make it harder for you to do that. And if you are in that situation, you already understand what I'm talking about. The second category of friends are the people who help you. There's a reason why I'm saying this, and I want you to understand very clearly. And I will use this video in the future, maybe in the future, as a point of reference. And you will confirm this video once you have already done that, and you will notice that it was the fucking truth. The reason is this: they are willing to help you because they know that if they do that, then they will be part of your journey. Not in they are interested in helping you out, but it is just a transaction, and they really want something from you, and they are betting on you. So you are the prize, and you are the mark. subscribe down below, hit the like button, comment. See you next time. Hope you're having a wonderful time. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on YouTube, peace out. If you want to join our community, link in the description. If no link in the description, comment down below community. I'll get back to you with the full with the link. So have a wonderful time. Peace out. And don't forget to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. I was just freestyling. It is not something which I practiced. I really walk out from my. I don't really explain it. It is good. It will seem cringy or something. Hey, peace out.